Thank you very much, sir and Ma. Thank you very much for that wonderful prayer and worship session. We're here to celebrate the work that God has done through Dr. Tola. This book has taken years to come to fruition, and we also know that her life has been affected by so many people, and she has touched so many lives. So we just want to recognize some of those people, those groups of people that have touched her life very wonderfully. And as we do so, please, you can celebrate them with a round of applause. That would be very, very nice. We would like to recognize the leadership of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, RCCG Chapel of Praise, Hamilton. We'd like to recognize Pastors Emmanuel Antonio Teokio. We'd like to recognize Pastor Femi and Dr. Rosemary Mohammed. We'd like to recognize Pastor Lepo and Pastor Blessing Olafumade. It happens to be that Pastor Blessing's name is Blessing, and today is her birthday, so wonderful.
We would also like to recognize some colleagues at an alumni at McMaster University, the Department of Health, Research Methods, Evidence, and Impact. And for that, we are going to recognize Dr. Lisa Schwartz. She is the Professor of Healthcare Ethics, and Arnold L. Johnson, a chair in the same discipline as well.
We also want to recognize pharmacists in the house from the University of Ibadan and Obafemi Awolowo University College of Pharmacy, Mrs. Posari. We'd like to welcome Mrs. Polake Johnson. Thank you for coming. And Mrs. Wamwa Olu. Thank you for coming.
We would also like to recognize the Wellesley College of Science alumni and medical colleagues. And for that, we have Dr. Femi Oyekule and Dr. Morisola Ogudipe.
And of course, we'd like to welcome teachers from St. Francis Xavier Catholic Elementary School. Mr. Brill, you're welcome. We'd like to welcome Ms. O'Connor. You're welcome. We'd like to welcome Mrs. Aikenhead. You're welcome. And we'd like to welcome Mrs. Yupan. You're welcome.
And then we would like to welcome friends and family from the GTA. We have Mr. and Mrs. Oje. And then we would like to also recognize the parents of Dr. Omotola that are coming all the way from God's own country, Mr. and Mrs. Olasipo. Welcome, welcome. Her siblings as well, Mr. and Mrs. Wale Oyenirom. And Mr. and Mrs. Lanre Olasubo. And then we also have Dr. Edo, who is joining us online.
And a very warm welcome to our online guests, which includes Pastor Yinka Adesoya, Senior Pastor, Harvest World Church, Bagada, Nigeria. And Pastor Saeed Ogunshola, who will also be presenting later. Thank you very much. You're welcome, sir.